So to just give us a moment, we need to get across to Professor Bola Akintanewa. He's a former Director General of NIA. He's going to speak to us about Mugabe's resignation that happened only recently. There's lots of jubilation on the streets of Harare, different parts of Zimbabwe actually. Good morning, Prof, and thank you for joining us today. But part of the questions out there is, I mean, how does one go from being a war hero to resignation in controversial circumstances?
Well, the resignation of Robert Mugabe raises many questions, and we need to answer some of the questions before we can provide any specific answer to your own question. The issue is that Robert Mugabe, as we have rightly pointed out indirectly, has become a president non grata, an unwanted president. When people jubilate on the streets, what does that really mean? My position is simply that it is neither a victory for the people of Zimbabwe nor for the people of Africa as a whole. Why? Reason one, right from 1980, right from the time of the London Conference, the British in particular, the Europeans in general, have always been against Robert Mugabe simply because of the controversy surrounding land. And in this case, as I did mention yesterday, the British promised, all right, fairness, equity, justice by promising to give 75 million pounds. But only 1 million was provided, which prompted Robert Mugabe to now reverse their policy on land, which was called the policy of Chimurenga. Now he ensured that the arable land of Zimbabwe was also given to black Zimbabweans. So today, his resignation is more of a victory for the British than it is for the people of Zimbabwe. The second point is that it raises the issue of what I have called unconstitutional legality. Unconstitutional legality is about the coup itself. The African Union has made it clear that under no circumstance should there be any change of government in Africa by force. The military used force, without doubt, to change. But from that constitutional dimension, we will now come to the legality. Robert Mugabe has the right to resign, especially in light of the mounting pressure. The issue now is that if the African leaders are saying that there shouldn't be any change of government by force, whatever might have been the faults, the mistakes of Robert Mugabe as an elected president, there's no reason why the military should have compelled him, all right, to leave power. Then that raises the issue of the coup itself. And I ask the question, if, for instance, Robert Mugabe had not sacked his vice president or attempted to create a vacuum to possibly be occupied by his wife, Grace, would there have been any coup? The answer cannot be far-fetched. It cannot be far-fetched simply because we all know that the vice president has very close links, very warm, all right, very solid relationship with the military. So the issue is not, first of all, that Mugabe wants to put another person, his wife, there. But the mere fact that somebody who enjoys military support, all right, a person the military is counting up for more than 90%, you remove him. This is the issue. And now that traces the question of the extent to which the military should also be involved in politics. So thirdly, and perhaps more interestingly, is the issue of staying in power for a long period. The people are jubilating and saying that, look, the man has been there for so long a time, for 37 years. Fine. But how do we explain the acquiescence of the people of Zimbabwe in particular, the people of Africa in general, whenever Robert Mugabe was elected? Was he not elected? Has he ever planned any coup to be there? So he has always been elected and re-elected. And in this case, if the people are tired of him, and they have the right to be tired of him, the aspects of constitutionality of, electoral procedures must not be put on the altar of jokes. So my view is that at the end of the day, it is joy for the people, but it is not a victory for them. The economy is there. The situational reality, the environmental conditions are not, on the good side.
We appreciate you talking to us at this moment. We need to go to break, but we will be back in a moment. Join us again.